Britain says its involvement in Iraq will remain a humanitarian effort, but the Prime Minister is not ruling out deploying a limited number of non-combat troops. David Cameron cut short his holiday for an emergency meeting on the escalating crisis in Iraq's Kurdistan. He's under growing pressure from Parliament to give the US more military support, and extremists are now actively recruiting on the streets of London, as Polly Boyko reports.
Shoppers on London's Oxford Street got more than they bargained for earlier this week when they encountered men handing out flyers asking Britons to join the Islamic State, the violent organisation terrorising northern Iraq.
I was on Oxford Street with a group of friends of mine, and I saw this stand. People were having tables, and they are giving leaflets to people and trying to promote the Caliphate.
Has become a major concern for anti-terror police in the UK.
I thought, okay, this is wrong. Something wrong is going on. I was very angry. I mean, I was trembling. They are using the democratic situation and freedom in order to promote something against it, which is really, really dangerous.
In one East London housing estate, this black flag, closely resembling that of jihadist groups, was seen hanging above the gates for several days. The highly provocative gesture took place as the Islamic State's murderous campaign has left thousands of refugees stranded in northern Iraq. RAF Tornado jets have been sent to support aid drops for refugees and to carry out surveillance operations.
It's also, of course, a political statement. Sending a combat jet is a statement of intent in any situation. It provides flexibility for the government if the situation on the ground escalates to a point where they deem strikes to be necessary. It wouldn't require much modification at all. The jets would be a very quick resource to be there if required.
Images of Islamic State forces' brutal rampage through Iraq have been splashed across the media, and it's stirring public opinion. We're at a demonstration outside Downing Street, and you can see the signs talking about standing up to ISIS. The UK Prime Minister is under growing political pressure to follow the lead of the US and launch airstrikes to try to stop the terrorists' advance. That's despite lingering anger over the deeply unpopular Iraq war, which cost the UK £9 billion and dragged on for almost a decade. Iraq's current crisis has been blamed on the power vacuum the war created.
There is also a sense that because of the Iraq war, this is the West's responsibility. Many people consider that. Of course, there's the alternate view that the West has already been into Iraq and it hasn't worked out, so they should just stand back. But again, there is pressure from both sides, and certainly huge pressure from within Iraq, from the Kurdish regions. They're desperate for airstrikes.
So far, the UK government's limited itself to providing humanitarian assistance. But with growing concerns over the Islamic State's reign of terror and over the spread of extremist ideology at home, Westminster could be forced to reconsider. Polly Boyko, RT, London.